Hello, grade 7, and welcome to session 3 of our lesson, which is signed numbers, addition, and subtraction. The learning objectives of our session today are to add two signed numbers having same sign and to add two signed numbers having different signs. Let's start with the first objective, adding integers using number line. So first adding two positive numbers. Example, positive 2 plus 4. Using the number line, stand at positive 2. We start here at positive 2 and we add plus 4. So 2, go to the right. When I add, I go to the right plus 4. So I will reach 6. So the answer will be positive 6. Example 2, 4 plus 1. You can directly know the answer that it's 5. Using the number line, stand at 4 and then go 1 to the right. The answer will be 5. Positive 5. Now also using the help of the number line, we are going to add two negative numbers. Negative 1 plus negative 5. So we start at negative 1. And if I want to subtract 5, so I want to go to the left 5 steps. So go to the left backward 5 steps. So we will reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will reach negative 6. The answer is negative 6. Take another example, negative 1 plus negative 4. So we start at negative 1 and then we go 4 backward spaces to the left. So we will reach negative 5. So the answer is negative 5, as you can notice here. So what are the key concepts? As you notice that the sum of two positive numbers is always positive. If I'm adding two positive numbers, the answer is positive. Example, 5 plus 1 will give me positive 6. While the sum of two negative numbers is always negative number. Negative plus negative will give me negative. Example, negative 5 plus negative 1. The answer, as we calculated, is negative 6. So, addition of two signed numbers. The first rule, if the signs are the same, to add two signed numbers having the same sign, what to do? We add the numbers and we keep the same sign. Let's take examples. Positive 1 plus positive 2, they have same number. Add the numbers, 2 plus 1 is 3, and keep the same sign, which is plus. B, negative 5 plus negative 4. Here we have plus, here we have same sign, so we add 5 plus 4 is equal to 9 and keep the same sign, which is minus. So the answer is minus 9. Okay, let's apply the explained idea in this exercise. We said that if I want to add two signed numbers having the same sign, we add the numbers and keep the same sign. So 3 plus negative 5 Negative 3 plus negative 5. We add 3 plus 5 is 8 and we keep the same sign, which is negative. So the answer is negative 8. 4 plus 7, same sign, which is positive. 4 plus 7 is 11, so the answer is positive 11, or we can write it as plus 11 or without plus. Plus 3 plus 4, same sign. We add and keep the same sign, which is plus, so the answer is plus 7. Here we have two negative numbers and we are adding them, so we add them. 6 plus 7 is 13 and keep the same sign, so the answer is negative 13. Two positive numbers, the answer is positive 14. Two negative numbers, the answer is negative 9 plus 9, negative 18. Now let's start with the second objective, addition of two sign numbers with different signs using the number line. We have positive 3 plus negative 5. So we start at positive 3 and I'm subtracting 5. So I will go back 5 steps to the left. Go backward 5 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer will be negative 2. As you can see here positive, here negative. The answer is negative 2. Take another example, which is minus 6 plus 5. As usual, we start with the first number, which is minus 6. And we are adding 5. So go to the right 5 steps. If I'm adding, I go to the right. If I'm subtracting, I go to the left. So go 5 steps to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer will be negative 1. Similarly here, I have one negative, one positive. The answer here is negative. Take one more example, negative 4 plus 7. So we start at negative 4 and we go to the right 7 steps. So the answer will be positive 3. So as you notice, sometimes the answer is positive and sometimes the answer is negative. So what are the key concepts? Look here. When we have same sign, you keep the same sign. If two are positive, the answer is positive. If two are negative, the answer is negative. And if I'm adding two different signs, sometimes the answer is positive, sometimes the answer is negative, and sometimes the answer is positive, is 0. Okay, so let's discover how can I know what is the answer. Let's discover the rule. Addition of two signed numbers having different signs. If the two signs of the numbers are different, this is rule 2. What to do? Subtract the two numbers and put the sign of the greater number. So we subtract and put the sign of the greater number. Let's take an application. We have negative 5 plus 4. We are adding two different signs. So 1, we subtract the numbers. 5 minus 4 is 1. And look, what do I have to put? 5 is greater than 4. So we take the sign of 5, which is negative. So the answer will be negative 1. Put the sign of the greater number and we subtract. Another example. Positive 3 plus negative 5. We are adding two different signs. 1, we subtract. So 5 minus 3 is 2 and put the sign of the greater number. So let's compare who's greater, 3 or 5. 5 as a number is greater than 3. So we take the sign of 5. So the answer will be negative 5 minus 3, which is equal to negative 2. Let's apply the explained ideas. So we said that if I want to add two signed numbers of different signs, one we subtract and then I put the sign of the greater number. So 5 minus 3 is 2. Who's greater, 3 or 5? 5 is greater than 3. So the answer is negative 2. Minus 4 plus positive 7. We subtract 7 minus 4. It's 3. Who's greater, 4 or 7? 7 is greater than 4. So the answer is positive 3. Here we have positive 3 plus negative 4, different signs. Subtract and put the sign of the greater number. Okay, we are comparing just the numerical part, just the numbers 3 and 4. Who's greater? 4. So the answer will take the sign of 4. The answer will be negative 1. Here I have negative 6 plus 7. Different signs. Subtract and put the sign of the greater number. 7 minus 6, it's 1, positive 1. Because 7, the bigger number, is positive. Here I have positive 5 plus negative 9. Subtract 9 minus 5, it's 4, and put the sign of the greater number, which is 9. The answer is negative 4. The last one, negative 9 plus 9, different signs. We subtract. 9 minus 9 is 0. Put the sign of the greater number. They are the same. So the answer is 0. So as we said before, if I add two opposite numbers, their answer will be always a 0. The sum of two opposite numbers is 0. By this, we finished our session. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.